Welcome to the Whitelines 100, all of the best products in one place. And today it is the turn of this rather handsome looking snowboard, the Burton Counterbalance 158 wide. Now, Burton are going for a full Goldilocks zone with this. They bill it as a rare balance of a directional shape with a snappy flex that will drive and flex through turns on deep days and groomers alike. The one thing that doesn't fit in with the Goldilocks analogy though is the price. €680, £610. So right up there. But if the testers' verdicts are anything to go by, this board 100% delivers. It was one of, if not the most popular board from testing. I'm going to take it up for a lap in the heli. Ronan Thompson has got it for 2 laps through Cadrona. Worth pointing out that this nifty little scar down at the bottom here was put in there by Mark McMorris, who had this exact board out on a heli day 2 days ago.
That was a good run, yeah. The board is super fun. Great on the jumps on the big lines. She's got lots of speed. Easy to go big on, but holds well when you're in the air. It's really nice on the rails, actually.
Okay, this is the relatable section of the test. You get an average Joe on the snowboard. The stance setback reference is 25 millimeters back. I've touched it a little bit further back, so we'll see how it gets on. Last person to ride this board was Mark McMorris. And stay in the sunlight here, a little bit of thermal. This rock looks like it could be fun though. Send it right off the front. Woo. Super popular in the tests, this one. Lively and poppy was the word that was used with it. Might have a little bit of something off here. Let's test it, shall we? Ooh, yes! Look at that. Lovely, very, very smooth, but loads of life. You can actually give it some. Very, very good hold on this. Woo. I'm really impressed with this so far. It's got a really solid feeling underneath it. I was a bit worried. I thought first run of the day, I wouldn't trust it and I might need to take a warm-up run, but this velvety snow, it's quite compact and the board's just locked there. Definitely flattering my riding so far. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? There is so much love on the mountain right now for this board coming out of us too. This, like everyone talked about it. I said it at the start of this video. One of the most popular boards in all of the tests. Yeah. Europe, North America, and now down here in NZ. It is an incredible board to ride, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. It's insane. Like, this board for me was my favorite board to ride. It's got that really good, like, surfy, fast, down the line feel. And yeah, it's great on big drops as well. Like, my biggest thing is I like free riding. I was good in the free ride.
What I found with it, and I think you used the word intuitive at one stage, but you'd think about putting it somewhere and the board would just go there. You could place it so easily. And for me, it sits in that magical realm of all mountain boards that are actually powder boards that have just been tweaked slightly so they can ride piste and park. And this, it's so light, it's so quick, but it's got hold. It's very, very playful.
Absolutely. And I think that communication between the mind and the board is always something a snowboarder is looking for. Like, that feel of no latency or no delay.
Yeah, effortless connection.
Effortless, and I think the Counterbalance definitely does a really good job at displaying that.
For me, it always, you jump on a new board, it takes you half a run, like a run, maybe two runs. Sometimes it can take you, if it's new technology, a week or two to get used to a board. This is one of those boards you strap in, and the first time I rode it, I was on a set of boots and a step-on system that didn't even fit. My feet were swilling around, and instantly I was like, I love this board. And it was the wrong size for me.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
It had everything going against it, and it was beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's definitely a full samurai sword, great for the quiver. And the biggest thing I was surprised about actually was that how well it rides in the park and on the rails.
Yeah, I'm following you through. It looked, same thing. It is a confidence-inspiring board. I think probably the best endorsement of this board, though, is the fact that Ronan is already going to ask the Burton distributor here in New Zealand if he can buy this one off them.
Yeah, it's a great board. If you're looking for those big freeride lines, that's what I found the best about it. But if you are looking for something just in the park or the rails, it's insanely good for that as well.
Well, that's what Burton say, a quiver-killing balance of freestyle and slope. This one can do it all. Bienvenue à la board cave. Welcome to my board cave. That sounds a little bit creepy, doesn't it? I promise you it's not. This is the Counterbalance. Pretty clear from that chat that Ronan and I absolutely love this board, and we're joined by Matt, Sarah, and everyone else who got on it at the tests. It blends that real power and stiffness and hold that you want with a very nimble, playful, poppy feel. And a lot of how Burton have done that is with their 700 gram Superfly core. It is super, super light. They've also added 45-degree carbon stringers through these flexible, the areas that have a lot of torsional flex, so up by the tips. And that means that it really is, that's what pushes the price tag up, but that's also what gives it so much life. We've seen so many of Burton's big name riders on these boards. It's got a heavy price tag, but the performance matches that price tag. It is justified as far as I'm concerned. I think if you get a chance to test one of these, then you're almost certainly going to lighten your wallet. For me, it sits in that Goldilocks zone of what people perceive as a powder board that's actually just as good at all mountain and even park terrain. Last year, we looked at the Rome Stalefish in this bracket, and previously it is a volume shift board, but I would put the Libtech Orca in that same golden halo of boards that can do pretty much anything. If you look at the difference between buying two boards at 500 euros each and buying one at just under 700, then I think this one is actually pretty good value for money.